Emotionally unavailable husband. 10 ways he destroys the happiness of his wife. Hi friends. Welcome to Marriage Realities, a comprehensive relationship channel. Today's video will be talking about how an emotionally unavailable husband is a wife's ultimate agony. You love your husband more than you love yourself. You would do anything to make him happy. All you want in return is the open and frank display of love from your husband. But mostly, you're utterly disappointed as your husband acts withdrawn and distant from you. When your husband acts aloof and remote from you, your world comes crashing to your feet. You feel emotionally shattered when your husband acts as though he does not care for your feelings or emotions. Your husband makes you further devastated by withdrawing into a shell of silence, making you wonder why he married you at all. Shall we now glimpse into the 10 signs of an emotionally unavailable husband? The number 1 sign of an emotionally unavailable husband is maintaining an impregnable silence. You long to talk with your husband about your feelings and emotions. You want to sit beside your husband and pour out your heart to him. But your emotions shattered when your husband maintains a stoic silence whenever you interact with him. Even as you're emotionally opening your innermost feelings with your husband, he acts as though he has gone deaf. As you're eagerly interacting with your husband, he sports a blank look as though whatever you're talking does not concern him in any way. The insensitive reaction of your husband to interaction makes you feel insulted and ignored by him. The number 2 sign of an emotionally unavailable husband is when he does not seem to care for you. There are times you might be feeling low about some family problems or some work-related problems. Your eyes might be brimming with tears. Your body language will clearly show that you're highly stressed. You might be looking famished and mentally tired. But your emotionally withdrawn husband acts as though he's not seeing it. Your husband might be in the same room with you, but he'll be busy with his mobile phone or laptop, then ask you the reasons behind your low feelings. The number 3 sign of an emotionally unavailable husband is he refuses to discuss family issues with you. Your husband does not involve himself in any family issues. He evades discussing important family problems with you as though it does not concern him. Your husband contributes a fixed amount of family's financial commitments and acts as though his duty towards his family ends there. When there is a financial emergency, you cannot depend upon your husband for any monetary help as he feels he has done his duty by contributing his share. Instead of helping you, your husband blatantly blames you for having mismanaged the money he gave you. The number 4 sign of an emotionally unavailable husband is pretending to be not present. Your husband will be physically present at home, but you feel as though he is not there for you. It is because your husband acts as though he is mentally too far away from you. You might as well be a furniture at home for all the reaction he gives you. Your husband often spends his time alone, doing his own work without supporting or shouldering your family problems. The withdrawn behavior of your husband makes you feel crushed, and all you can do is wonder how his love for you has disappeared into thin air. The number 5 sign of an emotionally unavailable husband is refusing physical intimacy with you. Your husband refuses to be physically intimate with you. He avoids your proximity as though it feels averse to him. When you sit beside him, he moves away from you as though he does not like being near you. Your husband often sleeps in a separate room without offering you an explanation about it. When your husband withdraws being physically intimate with you, you feel unattractive and undesirable. The number 6 sign of an emotionally unavailable husband is acting like a stranger. Your husband routinely goes to work and returns home well past his office timings. You dare not ask your husband why he comes home late daily, as his expressionless face freezes your word before you can even think of uttering it. Your husband often never eats at home. After returning home from his work, your husband instantly shuts himself in a separate room. You hardly know what your husband is doing inside the room. He acts that distant from you, mentally and physically. The number 7 sign of an emotionally unavailable husband is making you bear the total brunt of family duties. There are times your family faces emergency financial issues. Your husband is least bothered about it. You might be facing other family problems also. but your husband acts as though he does not have a part to play in it. By withdrawing from family duties, your husband makes your relationship feel too one-sided to you. You feel as though your husband does not exist for you, as you have to struggle with your family duties and relationship problems all alone without him. The number 8th sign of an emotionally unavailable husband is blaming you for all your relationship issues. There are times, unable to bear the emotional unavailability of your husband, you question him about his withdrawn behavior towards you. You're taken aback when your husband points blaming fingers at you. Instead of pacifying you, your husband blames you for making a hell out of his life. Your husband derisively says that his marriage to you was a mistake and that you're not at all suitable to him. He accuses you of making his life torturous by pressurizing him with non-existent family issues. When the interaction of your husband is only to abuse and accuse you, you emotionally feel that you should not have opened your feelings to him. The number 9th sign of an emotionally unavailable husband is flirting with his female friends in your very presence. The ultimate shame your husband thrusts on you is when he flirts with his female friends right before your eyes. Whenever your husband is compelled to take you out, he leaves you in the lurch to fend for yourself without giving you company. Your husband literally adds salt to your wound when he acts as though he did not come with you. You're forced to sit in a corner as he does not even have a look at you. All you can do is agonizingly watch your husband flirting with other women. You're taken aback by the way your husband laughs and jokes with other women, as he is always glum and moody when he interacts with you. When you watch your husband have incessant chit-chat with other women, his other side makes you feel ashamed that you have not experienced it in your married life. The number 10th sign of an emotionally unavailable husband is body shaming you. Your husband refuses to interact with you about family problems or your relationship problems. But he is instant in uttering body shaming words about your appearance and your beauty. Your husband derisively tells you that you're too plump to his liking. He also mockingly tells you that you're nowhere near his female colleagues or friends. The degrading words of your husband about your appearance makes you feel as though you're not attractive enough for him. As a wife, you long to be loved and cherished by your husband. But your longing to be loved and cherished by your husband remains a longing as he refuses to treat you as his life partner. The distant behavior of your husband makes you feel emotionally shattered because you feel that he has discarded you like dust. This is something you never dreamed your husband would do to you. Did this video make you understand the ways an emotionally unavailable husband makes his wife unhappy? Marriage Realities will have many such relationship eye-openers. Subscribe to my channel to understand your marriage in a new light. Press the bell icon for updates about my latest relationship videos. Make love forever until death do us part your relationship goal.